It's time for us to venture on a fun little journey. Have you ever wanted to be on mushrooms but couldn't? Well, why don't you just close your eyes, get some Epsom salt, put it in a nice tub along with your plugged-in toaster, and lay in it to float.
Epsom salt in a toaster.
Plugged in.
I feel like that might send you back in time.
Yeah. Yes, it will send you back in
If you
time.
get the right bath bomb, if you get the right bath bomb combination, you could make a flux capacitor.
I don't like telling too many people this, but I mean, you're my brother, so you got to know. This is how you mentally, because you can't physically do this, but you can mentally do it. And this is how you get beyond the ice wall, okay? So you can go see Tartarian or whatever the hell they're saying these days.
Oh yeah, Tartarian. That's that fake world or whatever, right? Yeah,
It's the one that Russia
I thought we were going back
slew.
to Game of Thrones talk. I was like, wow, we've circled. We've finally circled back.
No, that
to
was
Game of Thrones talk.
Westeros.
Yeah, Westeros. Yeah, I forgot about the whole conspiracy theory thing that was been going on.
Oh yeah.
About the whole other universe that the people are trying to get to now.
Yeah. I mean, no, this thing is not as argued right now as whether or not Venezuelans are currently celebrating. I mean, that's argued more right now.
You know what? And you know what? This is why I blame AI videos, because nobody believes any video now. They're like, that's all fucking AI.
And that's the other thing. I hate terminology because now you go, that's AI. Everybody's like, cool, you mean it's fake. No. I mean it's AI. It's literally artificial intelligence. Don't make me say it longer because you co-opted the acronym.
Yeah, oh yeah, because it just means fake now, which I do love, by the way. That is such a fun way to call things fake.
What are you doing? I'm watching AI
moved
news.
on from fake news. Yeah, AI news, dude. Yeah, it just tells me everything I want to hear, which is just, the normal stuff I was watching before. Turns out humans do AI pretty well, too.
Yeah. Turns out AI is the ones writing all the history books. Weird. They never lost.
They never lost. Undefeated. Yeah, dude. It's those are fun, like, debunking videos. There's like we're 2 or 5 days in, I guess, as recording this episode, but everybody's already at each other's throat again. Like, everybody's arguing about something. I thought we might, like, ease into the new year. Nah.
At this point, there's got to be a limit, and I'm very interested to find out what that limit is. And that limit I am referring to is the number of flags for other countries an individual can own. Because at what point do you stop buying and be like, this is ridiculous? Guys, I got a closet. I look like an 80-year-old with their quilts, but they're flags.
Yeah, you look like you're in a United Nations building in your house. You just have them all hung up everywhere.
Oh, dude, when'd you get out of the UN? Never was, dude. A lot of protesting.
Yeah, dude. Whoever is manufacturing flags, China, is making a buttload of money right now.
Oh, yeah. And
they thought they were going to have to wait 4 more years for the Olympics to happen. Nah, dude. Flag sales have gone through the roof.
Oh, and we're about to have more cool things if my favorite co-conspiracy buddy I talked to in person is to be believed. And he's like, dude, you think Minnesota's bad? Wait till they get to the Wisconsin fraud that's going on. I'm like, no.
Wisconsin
Apparently
fraud.
There's a bunch.
Are they smuggling cheese?
Dude, they got all the Gouda and it's all AI. It's actually it's all a scam. It's just molded American cheese.
Dude, they have all of the cheese locked up in Fort Swiss. Which is okay, though, because there's holes in its security. You can get to the cheese.
And that's where you find all the money in the Swiss bank account.
Yeah, the Swiss bank account. This whole time, we thought Switzerland was behind it. No, it's been the fucking
It's all been Big
Wisconsinites.
Craft.
Big Craft. They've been throwing American singles at these hoes for years.
It's really stuck to the cheeks.
Oh man, dude. So I'm gonna Google this.
Okay.
So your buddy, what did he say is going on in
I
Wisconsin?
didn't have
that's
time
going
to
so-
delve in because we got that look like, hey, get to work.
Dude, that's so funny that your boss, like, you guys are doing well enough at your job that they're just like, I can't even, just go back to work.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What? I'm trying to see what's going on here. So I wonder if it's related to like government programs. And I don't know. It says Wisconsin
maybe.
fraud encompasses a various number of schemes.
Various. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, I guess the government benefits fraud, Medicaid, child care, COVID funds, tax fraud. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's got to just be related to that. How's that guy know about that? I wish he would have. God, I wish he would have.
I'll have to ask.
He told you.
I'll do a follow-up Q&A. Hey, dude.
And guess what? It's not gonna be. Somali immigrants. It's gonna just be fat Midwesterners somehow pulling off the greatest Medicare scam of all time.
Hey, man, they're all drunk and fueled with cheese. We could get away with murder here. And
it turns out Wisconsin, because of their health and that's why they're all so fat. Is they're on government.
dude,
food
and that is
assistance.
why when we went to Wisconsin and we got death stares for leaving at a halftime, just we couldn't continue, and they've easily identified we're not from there, and all of a sudden we might as well been aliens. We might as well been those Peruvian aliens they dug up and like, ah!
Nathan, and you know, I think we're onto something with the cheese thing too, because what else are they known for? Cheese curds.
Okay.
Only a state with a surplus amount of cheese in the Fort Swiss could make that much cheese curds on an annual basis, and that's government cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Government cheese is what they're using, man.
It all checks out. I like it.
It
I
all
like
checks
it.
out, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they get all those hats up in Green Bay.
Yeah. I was trying in my mind see how they could mint coins out of cheese, but it just doesn't work.
Titletown's been a cover-up for big cheese for years, dude.
Yeah, I mean, they can't shut doors there. There's always a wedge in it.
Yeah, why do you think the Packers are fan-owned, okay? It's because they're all getting their slice of cheese.
You guys want some cold, hard cheddar?
Oh yeah, man, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to that story getting broke. You know, if the guy who broke that video, you know, has somebody else backing him, and he's able to get another video going up, because I think that guy clearly is a plant.
Yeah, I was gonna say they pretty immediately put out some videos of that guy at a certain place and time doing certain things that I don't know. I only thought presidents did.
Yeah. Dude, that's my favorite part of the internet. The internet keeps receipts.
Oh man,
there's never been a receipt lost on the internet, dude.
That's the one thing with what is it, that metadata on photos? It's like, I hate it, but then that happens, you're like, damn, actually that might be good.
That's pretty sick. I wish I understood how to do it so I could erase the ones that I'm connected to. But
actually, I do know how to erase metadata if you really want to. You screenshot your own photo and it erases it, and then you delete the original. No more metadata.
Ooh. Until they break in and recover it somehow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's that.
Permanent deleting is, like, not a real thing unless... I watched a thing about that one time where a guy was basically like, if you want to wipe a hard drive, you basically have to keep
you need rare
resetting
earth
and wiping
magnets and just whomp, and it'll...
Is that what it is?
Yes. It will destroy a hard drive.
Oh, dude. Isn't it great that magnets the funnest thing to play with as a kid when you used to make them fight each other?
We'll be
like,
your
the
savior.
opposite. They'll also be our savior, dude.
You buy rare earth magnets. A, you probably go on some hidden list and like they're watching you.
Mm-hmm.
And B, when you open the box, it goes, "I need a hero." It's just like,
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh man, I might. I love how it's rare earth. You can't just use a regular magnet to destroy it.
I never understood why it was called a rare earth magnet, and we just don't go, "It's a fucking magnet, dude."
Because somebody has. It's all marketing, Nathan. Even in the.
Okay.
It's all marketing. That's all it's ever been. It's all it's ever going to be.
I've gotten in, and this is in my algorithm because I enjoy watching people fuck with magnets so much. I've gotten into where people are making homemade EMPs.
Oh, I've seen that.
I'm like, what is going on with my algo?
I watch it all the way through, but then I make not interested just to throw the government off at the end. I have the knowledge now, but I am not interested in this. Meanwhile, I was taking notes.
Yeah, see,
the trick is you can only watch it once. If you watch it a second time, then you're definitely flagged.
yeah, the way to get me is go, "Hey, this was banned by Big Pharma because it's so much cheaper than going to get drugs. This is what you need to take vitamin-wise." And I am a sucker for those. You know how many of those I have saved?
Oh, are we talking Eastern medicine? You have piqued my interest.
No, it's
Are we talking shaman? Let's fucking rip.
It's just talking about.
I would rather stick my foot in boiling salt water than go to a doctor.
Did you know if you boil salt water, the fumes coming out of there is actually better for you if you just huff that?
Meanwhile, somehow, if you talk to a doctor, they would be like, "That's actually poison. You're just huffing poison."
Yeah. Actually, sir, that's a hallucinogen. You're not feeling better like you think. You're dying.
Also, if you got that salt water from the ocean, joke's on you. There's a bunch of antidepressants in that water
and
now.
Animal piss.
And animal piss. You're basically huffing antidepressants and urine.
Somehow you're doing what Big Pharma wants you. Drink your piss and have antidepressants.
That is. Have you ever heard about that? About how like people flush their medications down the toilet, and because of that, it affects the water supply, and people are.
Have you seen the study they did down by like Skid Row in L.A. where they have their washways? Basically, that big scene in T2 where they're driving the semi. That.
The only Skid Row I know, dude, is the band.
They rule, dude. They are the youth gone wild.
Yeah. And they went wild in Skid Row. That's why that place is like that. No, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the waterway.
They did a test. Someone, I forget where it was. I don't know if it was official or what, but they ran a test on like the water that's around there, and it's just full of drugs. Like whether it be over the counter, you name it. It's from people flushing shit. It's just being picked up off the cement. Who knows? And it's just like, yeah, antidepressants, you name it, actual hard drugs, all sorts of stuff. It's real cool.
Hear me out, Gavin Newsom. What if we just have to get the homeless people down there to drink that water, and maybe the antidepressants in it will change their lives, and maybe they'll get off Skid Row and get off heroin?
What if...
I think it's a foolproof plan.
What if those sandbars that everybody was so proud of about all the I forget what they're called, the coral reefs and all that stuff,
yeah.
But
down in Australia,
where they're disappearing, where they're all disappearing. What if they were so colorful and vibrant because they were depressed? They were making musical things. That was the artist of the sea, and you made them no longer depressed.
Oh, dude, you might be. That's the greatest analogy of all time. We lulled it into a boring person.
Yes.
Now it's just a square who works at a paper company.
Yeah. It's just doing a 9 to 5. And it's just counting sharks.
The clownfish no longer clowns. Because HR is swimming around there, making sure you don't say anything out of pocket.
We got rid of the clownfish, and all we have is dory fish, dude.
The first thing they come for are the clownfish, bro.
You want the good stuff, you got to go find that anglerfish really deep in the ocean. He's got the good stuff.
I'm really shocked, and I'm not going to Google it because I'm just going to live in this world where this hasn't happened.
All right.
That Big Pharma hasn't done a campaign where they recycle medication. Like they're going into the oceans and they're pulling the water and trying to extract their drugs and then repackage them. Like, look, this is environmentally friendly. We pulled it out of the ocean and now we've repackaged it.
You guys, we have organic drugs.
Yeah, we have Goodwill Pharmacy. It's secondhand out of the ocean that we recycled.
Have you guys ever had Goodwill ketamine?
Yeah. Brand new medication, $500. Recycled medication, only $300. It's just a $200.
Side benefit, you might have birth control for free in this.
Yeah, who needs a vasectomy when you can just get sterilized?
The birth rate's already plummeting, so who cares?
Yeah. Oh, man, yeah, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. That's why I've just been trying so hard to just distance myself. And I'm going back, dude. I've been going back.
Okay. All right, Marty McFly,
2000s.
where we go? Oh, 2000. All right.
Yeah. I went back to 2000,
Okay.
dude. I'm rocking iPods again, dude.
Yeah. I could see that. All the news about Bluetooth is scaring the shit out of me constantly when all I do is use the AirPods. Yeah.
Same.
I'm like, man.
I went and got a normal pair of headphones. Actually, I didn't get it. It was a Christmas present, but I have like a wired headphones for my phone now. Not because of that, but I was happy because of that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I really thought about getting the dongle because especially for like podcasts. Music, I need my cans, and those are Bluetooth. But the like podcast, yeah, I thought about getting that little wired dongle so I could just start doing that.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I just started doing the iPod because I found my old one. And it's got a ton of music on it already. And then because years have passed now and like they don't really like update the software as for iTunes the same way anymore, right? I can take other people's iPods and I can rip the songs off them. I figured out how to do it. And then I can just have the songs, right? So that's the cool part. And I actually borrowed Mom's iPod and I took all her songs. And she said, you can add any songs you think I might like on there and put some stuff on there. I'm like, oh, okay. And as I was doing it, I was adding a few songs. And Nathan, I had a wild hair go up my butt.
Okay.
And I decided to be evil.
Okay.
Because Mom's
What's the
iPod is
band?
your old one. Cattle decapitation.
Nice.
I put one just absolute bomb in there. Like, there's 800 songs on there, right? And all she does is put it on her docking station, and she plays it in the morning while she gets ready. One of these mornings, she's just going to wake up to,
Nice.
like, just demon screaming. And I pray that I don't give our mother a heart attack. But I couldn't help myself. I was just like, what's the craziest band I have in here?
I mean,
and it was Cattle Decapitation.
Yeah. I pared that down because, yeah, she had my old iPod, and I think I only gave her songs that were in iTunes. Because my iTunes, if I were to sync it up to my computer now, has my actual collection where it's all my songs, not just things I bought.
Well, I don't think that's how that works.
Yes, it is. You can add your own music to iTunes on your local PC.
Well, yeah, you can on the local PC,
That's
right?
what I'm
but you still have to have the hard drive.
Yeah, and
it's not connected to all of your.
No. That's what I'm saying. If I were to connect it to my computer now, I'd actually that iPod would have my collection with my real music, not things. So what you have on that iPod are specific songs I bought through iTunes only. That's all that's there.
I know that.
This is music I've added off my PC to this.
Right, but you haven't had iTunes on this PC,
Yeah,
right?
I do.
You do? So it has all your music still?
It has my actual music. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Guess what I'm bringing over next time I come over to your house? My iPod. Because I can literally, it won't erase what I do. I can just plug mine in and I can drag whatever you have over and just put it on.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so I can literally take your entire library collection, which would be sick. I need the Korn and the Kid Rock, Nathan. That's what I need.
You'd have the entire Korn, Limp Bizkit, Kid Rock, Metallica discographies. Like, nice. I have all of those. And then a bunch of GNR, fucking AC/DC, all that shit, yeah.
I was like looking through my I have my iPod. Right. I already had like 500 or 800 songs on mine. I have like 3,000 now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there looking at it, and I was going, as I was like listening to it at work, I was like, I don't know how many of these are stolen from LimeWire, but it's more than I think. Like, I just thought it was funny that I still am transferring files that were once ripped offline.
And then you'll have that song you sent me, because it is in my thing. And then I was like, whatever. I have that.
Yeah, whatever. I was like, yeah, whatever. It's my United States of whatever.
Song rips. I forgot all about that. I never even opened my iTunes anymore.
Yeah, dude, it's nice. If you can get yourself I'm enjoying doing. I've been trying to figure out how to actually get podcasts back on it, and like go old school and just start downloading them that way. Okay. I don't think iTunes is supporting it the same way anymore, which is unfortunate. But I haven't sat down and messed with it enough. But yeah, I'm trying to like slowly turn my phone into like a thing that I don't use that often.
Well, I mean, that's one way to accomplish it. That's for sure.
Yeah, and then something else. Well, that's okay. I'm only bugged to every other place in my house. Why not get one of one, you know?
Yeah.
Well, Nathan, I think we've hit a spot where I think it's time to reach out to Quora.
All right. My husband likes that I have gotten fit and toned after losing 50 lbs. But I want to be single and focus on enjoying life. Should I stay married or file for divorce so we both don't waste each other's time?
Jesus Christ. Who asked this on an open forum of the
cool
internet?
People.
This is Why not just talk to
By the way,
this is how
this question has been brought to you by Wgaf.
I thought it was Ashley Madison, but okay.
They work in conjunction.
Yeah. Well, that's what's funny is, like, I feel like in nowadays culture, everybody's all trying the polyamorous thing all the time. So I'm surprised she didn't like throw that out there first. No, she doesn't even want that. She just wants to be out there.
I like what you're saying. I like what you're saying. So what I'm hearing, and this is just Wgaf, you could take this advertising idea if you want, much like Apple used to and a lot of other companies. When you send out your Wgaf stick, you need to send out a complimentary Ashley Madison sticker and a upside down pumpkin or pineapple sticker. Okay?
Yeah.
The pumpkin, I guess send the pumpkin too, because that's if you were taking it, started to make a good journey, and then you quit, and then you turn back into the pumpkin.
Which, if she doesn't stay toned, she will turn back into that pumpkin.
Yeah. That wasn't just your husband's nickname. That was his anticipation of what was going to happen.
Damn, dude, that is a wild thing to say. I don't know. Like, lady, I think you should just invite your husband in. Maybe see if he's into a devil's three-way a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Or if he's like me, he enjoys a good devil's kiss.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, see if he's willing to just sit in a chair. A lot of hotel rooms have them. I don't think you need to throw away a marriage.
Due to a rising LB droppage across the United States, the cuck chair has blown up. You know, Goodwill used to have these all over the place, and all of a sudden we can't keep these in stock. They're just flying off the shelf.
They're just going everywhere. Yeah. I like how she's like, save us both the trouble. So I'm confused by this. So she's wondering if so basically all she's saying is, should she stay married, cheat on her husband, or just file for a divorce, and then that way it's just over, and then she can go.
Now, I look at this the other way. I'm reading through lines here. He likes that she got fit in tone, but doesn't finish the sentence, but doesn't like that her attitude's still just as bitchy.
I thought you were supposed to be like, more rejuvenated after a workout and be a little more jolly.
This is what you get by taking the shortcut, not going to the gym. You don't get those endorphins going. You don't feel good at all.
Ozempic.
Oh, dude, I can just see people double fisting. I got Wegovy and Ozempic, man. I'm losing weight like crazy.
Oh man, yeah, that's you know what? That's just a terrible person. I don't get this at all. I don't understand this question even, to be honest. I guess if you're just unhappy, you should just leave it.
Yeah,
that's all. I feel. But if you're just unhappy and you don't want to be in just leave.
Yeah, go try your luck on the AI landmines known as Tinder and Bumble.
Yeah. Did you sign a prenup?
No, but she did take probiotics.
No, but she did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, and there was a cuck chair.
Hey, man, that's a thrown-in freebie.
I'm going to make a sketch about that. It's like, oh, no. Or like just those old Holiday Inn commercials. It's like, wow, you know how to fix an engine? You must be real smart. Oh, no, but I did get cucked at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
It really makes you refocus where your hobbies are.
Oh, that's so funny. I can't wait to say that to a bunch of people. I did get cucked at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
These road gigs are getting weird.
Yeah. Not a fan. Do not recommend. Yeah. 0 stars.
Comfortable bed. Marriage and tatters.
Quora.
Is it legal for tenants to have babies without informing their landlord?
You know what? I'm going to say yes.
No.
I mean,
it's not.
How crazy. Wait, it's not?
No.
You have to. There's no way. So when you lived in a house when you had your daughter. So there's no way that that's true. Like, if you bring
What are you talking about?
You have to tell people.
I am the lord of this land. And if you peasants think you can have kids without informing me, and hey, I hate to burst your bubble, but in this lord enacts an old European right, and that's when you get married, the lord has first right, okay? Hey, that needed to be me.
I must have an accurate census at all times of my kingdom.
Yeah. And by the way, when your kid gets 15, you got to move. No more vehicles in this parking lot.
The only way I could see where maybe you are supposed to tell them is because, like, how weird it would be if, like, your neighbors do hear a crying baby and they never saw you that you were pregnant or anything, so they're just like, yeah, there's just a kid in the apartment now. I don't know who these fucking people are.
Oh my God. They're child thieves. They just...
My God, Tiffany, we got the Epsteins next door. They're trafficking kids. I saw it on Cops. Teflon Don told me about this.
Boy. And you know we can believe it. It was on Fox News.
I also saw some Venezuelans saying we need to take back our kids.
I didn't understand them.
They said it while they were partying.
Yeah, I didn't understand them. At least so I just assumed that's what he said.
I believe all subtitles. You can't lie in subtitle form. Subtitles never lie. It's illegal to misquote somebody with subtitles.
Yes, it's documented.
Yeah, there's no way there's a law against that. Also, couldn't you just easily Google this one? I don't get why people are asking these questions in this.
Oh, I like it. I mean, they're like me in the terms of there's a lot of things I won't Google because I'm like, hey, I like to have a fucking conversation. I would never put my question on the internet, though.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. There's nothing more annoying than when you're hanging out with a group of people and you just throw out a question hoping to just have a discussion, and they have that one guy like, oh, I'll look it up, and it's like, hey, I'll punt that phone.
Use your words, you nerd.
Yeah. Hey, I want to know what you think and how this might work, not what the internet says. Listen here, you NPC. I don't need you looking up pre-written responses.
You want to ask your AI landlord what you're going to be doing?
Let me guess. You also were an adventurer too, but you took an arrow in the knee. Shut the fuck up, Steve.
But that's one of my 4 dialogue options.
Hey, look, my conversation just went up. My speech just went up because of that.
Yeah, our level up icon is actually just the Netflix ka-chung.
Yeah, there's no way that's illegal though. But I don't think you have to let that.
Dude.
There's no chance, right?
Vince McMahon said, there's no chance in hell.
Unless you're like, are you planning on making that baby split the rent or something? Is that why you're like, I got to tell him and put him on?
Sweatshop workers, you found the loophole.
Yeah.
I got it.
I guess that there is that like there's a whole like scam and like industry of people using their children's names to like get loans and sign in for like and like housing and stuff like that. So they just use their.
Those are the funniest. Have you ever seen one of those stories where somebody says that and they're like, I went to go get like a credit card and I found out I was thousands of dollars in debt before they even turned 18.
Yeah. It turns out my parents were going to the Caribbean a lot.
Yeah. Found out.
I thought I just went to my grandma and grandpa's because grandma and grandpa wanted to love me for a week.
Congratulations on graduating. Yeah. I just found out my parents are trash.
Aw, Carnival cruise? You couldn't at least go to Italy, you fucks.
God, you guys were the ones that backed up the toilet.
Let me guess, Dad, you drank from the bidet, you classless piece of shit.
It's easier to gargle.
Yeah, dude, that would be the worst way to graduate high school. You're just trying to go to college and you just find out you can't take out student loans because you're already just so much in debt.
That would be horrific.
Yeah, your parents basically put you in indentured servitude immediately.
Don't worry.
You now belong to Discover.
No. We don't mean it like you get to go explore the world. You physically can't.
I've abandoned my boy. I sold him to Discover for cash back. 5%.
But bright side, we took all the points before we eliminated this.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. That has to happen so much more than you realize. Is that fraud? Can you sue the parents for that?
I would assume so. That's basically like stealing your identity at that point.
I'm gonna look. Should I? I don't want to look it up. It's more fun to speculate.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's got to be a. If you really wanted to, I mean, it'd be so hard. But I guess it wouldn't be that hard to prove that it's fraud. You just have to be okay with just absolutely ending your entire family. You're just going to destroy your bloodline.
Yeah, but you have every right to do it. And you know what? That kind of rules. You're like, yeah, I'm going into college with the most rock and roll story ever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Just that you actually just took out your parents.
Yeah.
Financially.
The only thing is you can't.
You change your name after that too, right?
Yes. You change your name, but you tell everybody your story, and you're mandatorily obligated. Granted, you can't do it for 3 years, but let's be honest, you're going to do it at 18, and that is get a crippling crippling addiction to cigarettes. Like like it's 1978 all over again. Smoking inside wherever you can.
Burning heaters, dude. I'm moving to San Antonio. You can smoke in the bars there.
Fuck yeah, dude. There's something so satisfying. I still do it to this day. Wherever I haven't gone to casinos in forever, but I used to go buy stogies and just sit in the casino and be like, this is all I care about. I can just smoke inside still. This is awesome.
I just want to smoke inside. Yep. Dude, when I go to any casino and I see somebody lighting up a cigarette, it's so hard for me not to go, hey, can I bum one of those? I just want to burn one inside. Come on. Hook it, brother.
Oh, it's so cool because you only get other cool people to sit next to you because it creates a barrier around you.
Yeah. My favorite thing was like when I went to Texas during spring break. And the fact that, like, I don't know what it is. It's like once you get into southern Texas, like the laws change again. Like there's like northern Texas and Dallas and Austin. All that. That's well, it's different. But then like you get past that, and all of a sudden there's like, nah, dude, we smoke inside, and there's rebel flags. It's a different feeling.
We still teach. We probably should have won. It's like, wait, what?
We got some old textbooks. They're signed by Robert E. Lee.
What are you talking about? Wright brothers. Who are those guys?
But yeah, like you just can start smoking inside. I remember when we were driving to South Padre, we stopped in San Antonio to eat at this bar so we could watch the Iowa State basketball game. Because it's March Madness, so we wanted to stop and watch the game. And we sit down, we order our food, and our one buddy Gabe, who smoked, he happens to look over and he sees people smoking in the bar, and the waitress comes by and he goes, "Can you smoke in here?" And she goes, "Oh yeah." And he goes, "Oh fuck yeah!" And he pulls out his pack right away. And I was like, "Gabe, give me one of those." We just all start ripping heaters in the bar. It ruled, dude. We stayed much longer than we needed.
I was gonna say,
we were like, "Cool."
That's just like an anchor at a bar, dude.
Yeah. Oh, such a good time, dude. Yeah. If you could throw a pack of Marlboro Reds on the table and just drink some beers, it's no wonder pub culture in the UK is so much better.
I do long for the day where they have now been relegated to tampon dispensers, but they used to have those dispensers for smokes. I mean, they're overpriced as all get out, but they had them.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my favorite thing, this is one of my favorite stories ever. When we were on the road doing the Transparent Comedy Tour, we were in Indianapolis, and we're waiting at the bar we're going to do the show at, and we were out of smokes. And we're like, damn, we need to go get smokes. And it's like, and we asked, like, we couldn't take the car because it was a sponsor car, and so only Jeremy could drive it.
Gotcha.
And so we asked the bartender, and they're like, hey, where's the closest gas station where you can get smokes? And they're like, oh, unfortunately, it's like 4 blocks that way. It's going to be a hike. And it's like, well, we got the time. We'll just make the walk. And we start walking down the road here, and we pass one bar, and I had a feeling. You ever just get like spidey sense? Yeah. And I told Sam, I was like, stay right here. I walked in this bar, and lo and behold, fucking smokes behind the bar, dude.
The fucking Indiana Field of Dreams, dude.
Yeah, dude. I was like, sick. You guys have, and they're like, cash only. I was like, perfect. I was like, where's your ATM? I don't even give a shit. If I don't have to walk 3 more blocks, I will pay extra and take the ATM fee. I bought like 3 packs, so I was like, worth it.
I bought 3 packs and a 12-pack of beers just sitting there drinking.
Dude, so funny though, like, cause I just had a feeling, and I said to Sam, I was like, dude, I bet you this bar has smokes. He's like, why would that bar? I was like, some bars have smokes. Yeah. And I have a feeling.
Cool bars.
And I walk out, and he goes, no fucking way. I was like, yeah, dude, let's fucking go. Smoke them if you got them, and we got them, bud.
Oh, man. Oh, the glory days.
The glory days, dude. Quora.
How can I tell if my toilet was properly installed and might be contributing to frequent blockages?
This is like a guy who's in a slump and he blames the bat.
Yeah. Do I need to wear a garter?
Yeah. Listen, you need to do what one of the best baseball players of all time did. Derek Jeter. He was in a hitting slump. You're in a pooping slump. You got to put on the golden thong, my friend.
That actually started.
You're going to take the dump of your life.
The golden thong. He's like, guys, I put on the golden thong. I still can't shit, but my dating life has gotten so much better.
I have a crazy lineup now. Just like a Beals out there. I don't even know how that happened.
She's the pinch hitter.
The golden thong is like the Michael Jordan shoes and like Mike.
Yeah.
Make me like Derek.
Oh, that would be the best. You get none of his talent, but you get all the benefits of being him outside of the field.
Yeah, dude, you're not gonna believe it. Jessica Alba, like, found me at this bar, was like, wanted to go home with me. Went home with her, and then she was leaving, and she was like, "Oh, thank you for the gift basket." Never made a gift basket.
Never made it. I think Salma Hayek must have left it there when she left last night.
Denise Richards came over. She made me sandwiches for all the ladies as they were leaving.
Dude, and it was great because she left too, and everybody knows I dodged a bullet. She's nuts.
Oh man, yeah, that guy being blocked. He's blaming the equipment. That's a you problem.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh,
I mean, is that guy from Wisconsin? He's been eating the currency.
That's what I was gonna think. Is he just dropping bricks when he goes?
Bricks, all white bricks. I'm due for a good one, man.
Oh yeah.
Like I've pooped, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know how like you just, like one of those ones where it's just it's like the entire intestine.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're due for the Thunderdome, the one where you need the handicap grips on the side to help, get that earthquake happening.
I'm due for a breach. You know, if I really want to do one of those, the best thing to do is I just don't drink coffee for like 2 days. Because I'm irregular then. And
God! And then you finally have coffee,
later,
and you might as well be in the movie Tremors. You're just like, oh
yeah. I look like Harry from Dumb and Dumber. Oh! Just kicking my feet up, dude.
That's how you know it's good.
Although, like, I'm trying to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Because you shouldn't blame the equipment, okay? It's always user error, okay? Mm-hmm. It's 404 every time. What could be done? Is he pooping in the tank? Is that why he's
doing an upper decker?
Is he just not using it right? Yeah, he's upper decking it. It's like, why can't I upper decker this toilet the right way?
It keeps filtering out the water. It comes out clear. I'm so confused.
I don't know how it's doing it. I think somebody put in too good of a purifier up in this tank.
I'm pretty sure it didn't have a purifier, but it looks like it's got a purifier.
Yeah, there's nothing scarier than a wobbly toilet. You ever accidentally sat on a wobbly toilet?
Yeah, at a bar. The worst.
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Oh, it's terrifying.
They'll let you smoke inside if you hurt yourself on that one.
Yeah.
No, that guy can smoke inside. None of the rest of you can.
I don't want to give half the rights up to the bar to that guy so he can smoke inside.
He gets to smoke inside. Honestly, that's how we need to do it. We need to start blackmailing people with slip and fall lawsuits, and that's how we can smoke in bars now.
Hey, we got this guy fell out the toilet from the wobbles and it fell over on his leg. Oh shit! Does he smoke? No. Damn it!
Damn it!
10%.
That's my ace in the hole.
10% comps on hard liquor. Score.
Wells only.
Yeah, well, fine print. You only can have Hawkeye, sir.
You're drinking 10 high.
Hey, well, here's what we'll do because he's picky. Pour the Hawkeye into the Grey Goose and just write his name on that Grey Goose bottle.
Oh man, dude, there's probably so many drunks that are getting taken advantage of as regulars they're doing that at shitty dive bars.
Oh yeah.
That's got to be happening constantly, just upcharging because they're drinking. Ah man.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they did that because after like the third or fourth, Who the fuck? Your taste buds aren't working quite 100%.
Oh yeah, you give them the first 2 drinks with the first drink with the real stuff, and then the second one you start using the other shit.
Yeah, and that's why they charge $600 for a glass of Johnny Walker Blue Scotch. Is because they're like, well, damn it, their palate can actually taste this.
Yeah, although I don't think. Have you ever had Johnny Walker Blue?
No, I've had Johnny Walker Black.
I haven't. I've had black too, but that's like not that crazy.
No.
I don't think, is it?
No.
Yeah. Red's not that
I know
crazy.
Johnny. I looked into Johnny Walker Blue when I found out Jerry Jones exclusively. He's like me when I was in Mexico and had Grey Goose following me everywhere. He has Johnny Walker Blue.
That explains why he makes terrible decisions.
You just see him on draft day just guzzling Johnny Walker Blue.
Yeah. Yeah, I want a tight end. We need a quarterback.
Yeah, boy, remember Jason Witten?
Oh, your franchise is doomed.
Yes.
So is mine. Oh God.
Hey, man, at least he still made the playoffs.
Yeah, we're still in the playoffs. Unfortunately, we have to go to Philadelphia now.
Which is a totally winnable game.
It is a winnable game, but as long as our whole team's healthy.
True.
Yeah, if Trent Williams is playing, we'll be all right, I think.
Yeah, I think...
You just have to have big Trent in there.
Yeah, I think you'll have a good one there.
You need Trent in there, and then he's going to... because everybody in the league is scared of Trent Williams.
Yeah.
There's not a single person.
Now, the only person that
isn't
isn't scared of Trent Williams is also on defense, so they'll never meet. And that man is Myles Garrett.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those two. That's the only person who's not. I was watching like one of those highlight videos of like where the super cuts that people like to make about people, and they did Trent Williams, and I forgot he straight up just punched Richard Sherman in the mouth.
Yeah, dude doesn't take shit from anybody.
Yeah, and Richard Sherman said, "What are you gonna do?" He's like, "I'm gonna fucking punch you in the mouth." And he's like, "Well, go on then." And he just.
I'm like trying to think. If you go back in time, I think he's the closest one to like LT, fucking Ray Lewis. Like just during a football game, that man is crazy.
Yeah. I also I'm jealous of people who are super confident because like there's a quote like how they always do those super cuts when it's Trent Williams. It's like. It's a interview where somebody asks like, "Who's the best lineman?" And he goes, "Me, 100% me. Nobody else, me." And I was like, "Man, I wish I had that confidence." I would have been like, "Well, I feel like I have a little bit to grow, but there's some great guys I look up to." I'm just fucking, Mr. Humble. Mr. Humble's gross. I hate being Mr. Humble.
Well,
just one time I just want to be
that is one thing I wish they'd quit trying to coach out of people. It's like, nah, dude, if you're good, let your ego show. Who cares?
Yeah. The problem with having your ego show is once you get like lit up and you get hurt, that's when people start just going at you.
Yeah, that's the other side of that's the other edge. You're on Occam's razor, dude. You're either awesome or you're being dissected.
I guess so. Yeah, that makes sense. How did we get to Trent Williams?
I don't know.
I don't even
From
remember.
Toilets.
Oh, yeah. Trent Williams definitely blows up some toilets now and then.
Oh, yeah. With prejudice.
Quora.
All right. In a street fight, how can you tell if you're up against a novice? If they assume a Street Fighter or karate stance, you're good. Yeah.
Crane.
They do the not Tommy Lasorda, the Karate Kid.
Tommy Lasorda. Daniel LaRusso is what you were looking for.
I was way off.
Tommy Lasorda.
Well,
he's just coming out of the fucking bullpen and just screaming at an umpire.
I mean, that's what most fights are.
Yeah, that's true. 90% of them. Yeah, also no cauliflower ear.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Although that's got to be a thing kids are doing now because the UFC is so popular. Kids who don't wrestle or fight have to be giving themselves cauliflower ear.
I was thinking about that. So as a kid, if I had a son, I would encourage him from a young age for the first 3 years before high school, wrestle. That's it. Just because it's inevitable. They're going to get cauliflower.
Yeah. Also, like, teaching your kid how to wrestle, I think in middle school is good and stuff. If they don't want to do it in high school, fine, because I feel like that's when it gets dangerous because they start weight cutting and stuff.
Yeah, that's what's stupid. But yeah.
But if you let them, like, wrestle through, like, middle school and stuff, so, like, they just get good at it that way, at least if they ever get in a street fight, they know how to do a double like that. Like, I did enough wrestling in middle school that, like, I felt confident if I did get in a fight, I could take a guy to the ground.
If I need to throw down, and I'll hit him with a DDT, maybe a flying lariat, good wrestling moves.
I'll tell you what also helped is having an uncle who was a 3-time runner-up at state champion, so he just showed us how to do things.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. There's nothing like having a drunk uncle who still tries to put you in a full Nelson when you're 8.
One day you'll thank me for this.
Yeah. One day I'm going to be half in the bag and be like, I'm just like Uncle. I'm just my Uncle. Yeah, I learned this on Christmas.
Here, wipe away your tears with some pumpkin pie.
Man, you gotta shoot for the leg. I just have a thought bubble. You gotta shoot for the legs.
Gotta take out their center of balance, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What are other obvious ways that I think taking the shirt off.
Yes.
Or that could be actually a pro move, because I have seen dudes who are like trained. They take their shirt off because then you have nothing to grab.
So, yes and no, because if you take your shirt off, I assume you don't know how to fight. You just do CrossFit and you're crazy.
You want to see heaven?
I know how to push a tire. Just like, okay.
Yeah, that's an underrated move that I don't think gets done enough. Is the hockey pullover, doing the shirt.
It's undefeated. If you can pull it off, undefeated.
Dude, if you can get that move, dude. By the way, I'm not encouraging people to fight, but if you and your boys are hanging out and you're like want to figure out the best way to fight, just practice doing the hockey jersey pullover on each other. You're gonna thank each other at one point if things ever go down.
Yeah, the easiest way to accomplish that is fake hit them in the face with your left, gut punch with the right, immediately use your left, pull the shirt over their head. Not to say I'm just speaking from what the Canadians told me that I used to room with.
Oh, you want to give it a 1-2?
It's so funny to hear.
Then you can get back to drinking your twofer.
It's so funny to hear. Like, even remember them telling me how to cause chaos and then go back to just boozing. It's like, what?
Yeah. If some dudes are interrupting your dart kid, you gotta fucking pull the jersey over and give him a 1-2. Fuck off! I'm trying to relax and smoke my dirt.
Yeah, that's when you give them the knucks from Canuck. You know what I'm saying?
You give him the 1-2 from Saskatoon.
Oh man, Canadians, you fucking rule.
You are. We make fun of you guys a lot, but goddamn, every Canadian I've ever met is the man.
They're so fun. All of them.
They're just, you know what they are? They're just Northern Australians.
Yes. Yes. It's just like
that's what you guys are.
The gain's been turned down a little from Australian to Canadians.
Yeah.
But
yeah, every animal up there still kills you.
It's just more violent.
It's just Australia in the tundra. That's all it is.
It's Australia with less fire.
Yeah, they bring their fire down to our White House. By the way, Canada.
Canada. You said
lots
it right
of war
the first
crimes.
time.
Canada. Lots of war crimes. I recently learned that via Instagram
so many.
from my history account. Oh, they're the reason the Geneva Convention exists.
Yeah, it's pretty wild when everybody's telling you they're so nice, and you're like, well, It's that.
Well, they got to make up for some evil.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm repenting for my sins, eh?
Yeah, I'm making up for my great granda. It's
sins of the father. I know that was Irish, but I can't say sins of the father without doing an Irish accent. It's fun.
yeah. You'd have to.
Sins of
You'd
the
have to
father.
say it closer to French, and I don't know how. Yeah.
Sins of the father.
Yeah, there you go. That's how they say it in Toronto.
You know how we say it, Nathan?
Punandgame.com. Check that out.
Woo!
That's how we say that shit. You can get this entire network for free, so check it all out from beginning to end, the entire network. So also on youtube.com, I want you to go there in that search bar, type out Comic Wade Taylor with no spacing. Again, that's Comic Wade Taylor. You get clips of this show, Not Worth Time, as well as full episodes of both, but the most important thing is clips of that man stand up. So like and subscribe. But back on punandgame.com, get some merch.
That's right, everybody. Hop over to the Pun and Game shop where you can get t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at pungame.com. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout.
You guys, I installed the toilet. I swear it works, but it's clogged again. We're out. Peace.
Who dropped the deuce in the loo?
Who is it?